Hello? All right. So this matchup is going to be between Royal Luck and Team Arbok. In the blue side of the map, we have Paul Yang in the top lane on Maokai. In the jungle, we have Nande on Echo. Mid lane's going to be Alpha L on Ari. And the bot lane's going to be Regisai on the Jinx, and a little favor on the Nautilus. And in the red trunks, the top side of the map, we have Arbok. The top laner is going to be NYC Tunes on Pantheon. Jungler is going to be Oshiru on Rek'Sai. Mid lane is going to be Chocobar on that Victor. Bot lane is Crazy Chris 93 on 80 carry, and Uchiha Domo on support on Janna.
Minions have spawned.
So far we have a setup for double jungle, looks like, as Team Royal Luck is going to take away the topside jungle for Oshiru, and they're definitely going to deny it. They warded up everything, so very good start. They're definitely going to 3-buff here, because I don't think Pantheon knows that his red buff is being taken. And red buff is actually really nice to have on Pantheon, especially that level 3 burst that he can do. Without that red buff, he can still do pretty well, but it is going to be a hassle for him. It seems like both teams are double jungling at this point. Sorry, it's not Pantheon that was using the red buff. It's going to be Rek'Sai's red buff. We do have a gank here. Looks like Chocobar gonna get charmed here. The ignite goes down and has to flash away. So that is a blown flash. And looks like Rek'Sai is going to notice that his jungle has been cleared out on the top side of the map. See Regisai on that Jinx. Very good laner. Doing his best. Gonna have to bully that Tristana away, and that top lane matchup between NYC Tunes and Paul Yang. Paul Yang doing a lot of damage onto NYC Tunes. Alpha Ellie gonna find Oshiru, but here comes the rest of Royal Luck. So far, pretty standard lanes, nothing happening too crazy. Haven't had our first blood yet, but the slight CS advantage does go to Arbok right now. Very slight lead, only about 100 gold. But in terms of team comps right now, both teams actually have a pretty good lineup. I don't know about the Pantheon top. Pantheon top, very good snowbally champion early on. Doesn't do well in late game unless you get super far ahead. So right now does have slight advantage in lane over Maokai. Here comes a gank. Oshiru onto Alpha Alley. The charm does land on Oshiru, but he is able to get away. And so far, nothing too crazy. Rek'Sai trying to clear out his jungle. Both teams, very good squads right now. It's going to be an interesting match as NYC Tunes taking a lot of damage. So is Paul Yang. Paul Yang continuously going into NYC Tunes. But yeah, so far, still an even game. Chocobar doing a very good job in that mid lane. Already up about 10 CS over Alpha Ellie. And Chocobar is a veteran of ILOL. Very good player, especially in that mid lane. Very good at Zed, assassins. And we did see that Zed was banned. Relic did a very good job at doing some homework on Chocobar. Crazy Chris gonna get hit up by Nautilus and disengaged as we do have some action. The ignite goes down on Oshiru, but nothing's gonna come out of it. Looks like this might be a very mid-centric focused game. Both mid laners very strong. Junglers doing a lot of damage in that mid lane, focusing mostly trying to get their carries ahead. Seems like Maokai right now starting to get a CS advantage, up to 7 CS, bullying out the Pantheon. Pantheon usually is the one who bullies people out. So yeah, arbok right now just very slightly so ahead as we do have the gank coming in. Nande not able to land the parallel convergence on to that tough to gank bot lane. That Janna and Tristana very tough to deal with. You have NYC Tunes taken down pretty low. Paul Yang is doing a very good job utilizing Maokai's kit on Pantheon. He's able to maximize all that damage with the sapling toss and the twisted advance. Is able to stop his back, and that is going to be a lot of wasted time. And he actually potentially could kill him right here if he plays it correctly, as the dragon is being taken by Royal Luck. Paul Yang trying to get as much damage as possible. Look at the mid lane right now. Chocobar still with that 13 CS advantage over his counterpart. Regicide gonna take down a lot of damage. That's really good harass coming from Tristana and Janna. And this is still a pretty even game. No real advantages coming from one team. Ari did manage to catch up a little bit in CS. Ari's very deep in the jungle right now. Does get a very deep ward and be able to spot the Rek'Sai. Meanwhile, Janna taking a lot of harass from both Nautilus and Jinx. Ooh, the hook lands onto Crazy Chris, but here comes the gank. Oshiru forces the flash from Paul Yang. And there's just action happening everywhere right now as Oshiru wants to make another play. Does still have the tunnel there and is going to try and make this play here. Seems like Paul Yang does know that something's up and there should be a play. Yeah. Oh no, Oshiru walks away. Maokai's positioned perfectly for the gank. Looks like Nande is going to get caught up here by... Actually, Oshiru is going to go down. Nande does get the first blood, and that is a kill onto Nande from Chocobar. Chocobar, oh, does not avoid Ari right there. And also NYC Tunes taking really low. There's action happening everywhere. Uchilu Damo has to blow his ultimate and flash just to get away, as a little favor takes a lot of harass. And here comes the counter aggression, and they just decide to back away. Overall, Royal Luck in the lead, 2 kills to 1 with a less than 1,000 gold lead. It's about 900 gold. And Ari did manage to catch up to Chocobear in terms of CS, was down quite a lot in the early game. And this bot lane for Royal Luck doing a lot of damage already and trying to harass as much as possible as you do see the blue buff. Being transferred over, Oshiru trying to make something happen in the bot lane is there. No wards available for Royal Luck except for in the side. NYC Tunes really low right now. And it looks like Victor and the Rek'Sai trying to make a play bot, but they know something's happening. Meanwhile, Ari heading to the top lane, and so is Nande. Nande, Paul Yang trying to get this top turret, and it looks like they're not quite able to quite yet. Yep, one more hit, and there it is. That's the first turret of the game. Over to Royal Luck. And this actually should be the turret trade. And Crazy Chris is the culprit of destroying that turret there. So overall, 1-for-1 trade in terms of turrets, and that's still only 400 gold down for Arbok. It looks like Regicide and a little flavor are going to be working on this turret here and going to get it. And that is a 2-turret lead to 1. Also the same score in kills right now. Chocobar actually. Notice something's up. Rek'Sai there. Paul Yang does throw down the ultimate. Aggresses onto Oshiru. Here comes the Echo, and that is a lot of damage. Here comes the Pantheon ult. Sparta right on top of everyone, but still a lot of damage happening. The Victor doing tons of damage right now. Oshiru was able to get a kill on the Ari. Regicide uses his passive to get away. But wow, that was a bloody bath. That was 4 people for 2 kills. NYC Tunes, Sparta leaped right into the middle of everyone and got destroyed. But his team was able to do a lot, especially Chocobar. Chocobar really did a lot in that fight just to turn it into favor. We're just like going to take a bit of harass. They're trying to work on that turret. They're not going to be able to at this moment. And overall, we have an even game. Yeah, Chocobar right now, 3-1-2. It's 104 CS. This mid, like I was saying before, the mid lane matchup is where we're going to see a lot of the action. Both Chocobar and Alpha L doing their best to try and carry these team fights. looks like, oh, here comes the charm. Ignite thrown down. Janna is able to survive, actually. Regicide going to be aggressed onto by Oshiro, and that is a kill. That is almost a double kill. Nande taken really low, but here comes Chocobar from the side. The charm lands onto Crazy Chris, the teleport from NYC Tunes, and that is still a 1-for-2 trade in favor of Team Arbok. And it looks like they are trying to position themselves for a dragon here, but the number advantage definitely goes to Team Arbok right now, working on that Scuttle Crab provision. NYC Tunes is charmed, and there goes half of his health right there on one combo. But it doesn't look like they are going to start this dragon. They are bleeding from that last fight, whereas most of Royal Luck is already heading back to that dragon. They aren't going to go for dragon quite yet, though. It looks like they turned their attentions to this mid lane, trying to take that turret, and Alpha Ellie taking a lot of damage from that Victor. Both teams trying to position themselves correctly, trying not to get caught around here, but they do have the sweep, and Paul Yang gonna be caught right here. That is still a lot of damage despite being a tanky Maokai. And the dragon is going to be started up by Arbok, but Royal Luck is just deciding to trade it and try and get this mid turret tier 2, and that is actually a very good trade. Here comes the Pantheon. Pantheon going to ultimate, clear the wave, and then back right off. That was actually very well played. Was able to clear the wave, and that is a safe turret. Red buff, however, being taken by Regicide. Looks like NYC Tunes is going to get caught up there. That's a lot of CC to lock him down, and he's not tanky at all compared to his top lane counterpart, Maokai. And that is another turret for Royal Luck, and a 4-1 turret lead, along with almost about 2,000 gold in favor. Yeah, nothing happening too crazy right now. You see, looks like Royal Luck doing a very good job at utilizing their pick comp strategy. Able to find the necessary picks. Team Arbok trying very hard to do that team fight, but Royal Luck doing a very good job at just kiting back when Arbok engages. Looks like Royal Luck is going to be motioning toward trying to get that very damaged mid lane turret. They do have 4 members right now in the mid lane. Tristana nowhere close to mid right now. Not Alpha Ellie. Here comes the Pantheon ult and the aggression. NYC Tunes going to get caught up by Chompers. Oshiro got caught, ignited, and is going to be hit by the Super Mega Death Rocket. And this is the turnaround from Royal Luck, and that is another, oh, Chocobar gets charmed And this actually could be a dead Chocobar. Chocobar did a lot of damage before going down. There's on the Ignite, but the shield is going to save a little favor. And that is a 5-for-3 trade. Sorry, not 5. 0 for 3 trade in favor of Royal Luck. And it looks like they are heading directly to the Baron. And this is exactly what Royal Luck is good for and known for. They're very good job, very utilizes synergy very well, and looks like they cannot take this Baron just way too low from that last fight. I guess Chocobar did his job right before falling to prevent that Baron attempt. Looks like we do have everyone recovering from that fight. Team Arbok trying to work on that mid turret, but every single time the wave clear is just too good for Royal Luck. We do see the CS lead right now in favor of for the most sake, it's in favor of Royal Luck, except for Chocobar, as he is caught right here. That is a dead Chocobar, and Ridgeside is on a killing spree. Paul Yang aggressing onto NYC Tunes, and looks like Paul Yang pops down. Actually gonna get the flash, but there goes the W onto NYC Lulz and NYC Tunes. And here comes Paul Yang trying to help out his buddy. The flash misses, but there's the, what's it called? No, the twisted advance. I was blanking on that. Anyway. That was a dead NYC Tunes. I don't know if Pantheon was the best choice right now, especially for this team comp. They really needed some sort of bruiser or just full tank. Because right now, Oshiru is their only tank and built warriors first. The Chocobear getting caught up once again, and Crazy Chris taken down really low. We do have Dragon number 2 heading over to Royal Luck, and they could actually go for Baron now, but they decided not to. There is no vision for Team Arbok in the Baron pit right now, so they could easily sneak it or even force the fight here. And it looks like they are going to force something here as Baron is started up. Tristana in the bot lane right now. That's not where you want to be, especially at this point in the game. Should be an easy Baron for Royal Luck. Let's see if we have a steal. And oh, he did steal it. Wow, that just wasn't smited in time as Alpha Ellie going to survive somehow, actually. And that is a kill onto NYC Tunes. Alpha Ellie really low. The rest of Royal Luck very low. I don't know what happened there. I don't know why they didn't smite it in time. I don't think I don't think Echo had smite. This should be an easy turret. And let me look back at what happened. So Echo did not have smite for that fight. For the Baron, and that was just an easy steal for the Rek'Sai. Chocobar dodges the charm there. And with that Baron steal, Arbok is actually trying to catch up here. The gold lead is only 3,000 gold in favor of Royal Luck, and that was a big misplay from Royal Luck. And there's the flash. Regicide got caught out by Chocobar. Chocobar trying to kill him. Here comes the Pantheon ult, and that is Sparta from NYC Tunes. Nande and the rest of Royal Luck. Actually, Chocobar did a lot of damage over the side of the wall right there. And here comes Arbok. Oshiru trying to make a gank on the side, but isn't able to go over the wall. And right now, the gold lead is only 1.5k. So Arbok doing everything they can to get back into this game. Oshiru just going to clear out the wards in the bottom river as it looks like Arbok heading to the bot lane, try and push that out a little bit. That's a lot of gold for Tristana, and Tristana's starting to reach that late game monster that Tristana is. Level 13, has a pretty good range right now. And Chocobar walking right into two people is going to get charmed, and that is, wow, that's a dead Chocobar. That was an easy kill for Nande and Alpha LA. And this gives Royal Luck the opportunity to try and siege a turret without that Victor wave clear from Chocobar. Alpha Ellie gonna take away that blue buff from Arbok. So far, this has been a really explosive game. It looked like Royal Luck was going to be in control of this game at about like 22 minutes. And then with that miraculous Baron steal, more of a misplay from Nande, not having smite up. Oshiru was able to just tunnel into Baron and steal it pretty effortlessly. It looks like we are going to have a fight here at Dragon. The jungler actually for Royal Luck is top lane, so if they wanted to, Team Sai could get this. Actually, Echo is heading over. Is going to be out positioned though. They do spot him, and right now Arbok does have position for this fight, as that range for Tristana is starting to get ridiculous. As long as Tristana and Victor aren't killed pretty easily, Arbok has a very good chance. As looks like this dragon is going to go to Echo. Oshiru in the middle of this fight right now. Tristana on the back end doing his best to do a lot of damage. Oshiru somehow survives for a good amount of time. Regicide taken down really low, but Tristana going to jump in, and that should be a dead Jinx. But This is going. Oh,
Double kill.
you don't want to see that. That is the clean ace, not the clean ace, but that is a 5-4-1 trade in favor of Royal Luck. And this should be an easy tier 2 turret on the bot lane. Hyundai taken really low. Somehow drew aggro from that turret. And that just tends to happen all the time, even though there's a huge wave. Turret likes to target champions. Oh wait, Gromp? Okay. Gromp almost killed Nande right there. Because of Alpha Ellie's W. That would have been funny. Anyway, looking at it right now, it's about 5,000 gold in favor of Royal Luck. I just finding Oshiru. Yeah, right now it just seems like if Choco Bar goes down early in the fight, it's just no match. The fight is just very heavily in favor of Royal Luck. Victor just pumps out so much damage, and that is going to be a turret. It looks like NYC Toon in a bad position, gets ignited, gets the block, but there is the kill. But Paul Yang got caught in between all the damage dealers, and he's gonna survive. And here comes a re-engage from Royal Luck. Nande trying to hop onto Tristana. Takes a lot of damage in return for that. And wow, Paul Yang and the rest of Royal Luck pretty low, trying to get that kill. And Baron is up right now, so... Oh, Alpha Ellie takes a lot of damage. Chocobar manages to dodge the charm there, and looks like everyone's going back. This could be the perfect moment for Arbok to take Baron. And that is 3 members back home and everyone else backing off. This should be a Baron if... I don't think they know that it's an easy Baron attempt. They have no idea where the rest of Royal Luck is, so they're not going to start that Baron. And a little favor manages to check out Baron, sees that no one is taking it. Oh, Tristana gets caught by literally everything right there. Just a bad place to back, and that should be the power play going to Royal Luck. And this actually could be an easy Baron as long as Smite's up for Nande, and it is. Looks like they are trying to set up a surprise bush right here. And oh no, NYC Tunes takes a lot of damage right there, but here comes the rest of Royal Luck. That's a lot of damage being pumped out. Chocobar falls down, and that is the almost ace, and there it is, the ace, the delayed ace. Actually not delayed, because Crazy Chris just respawned right there. Probably not going to be able to defend this turret. Could fall very easily right here. And is going to give up the inhibitor, and that's the first inhibitor at 34 minutes into this game. But Arbok could actually counter Baron right here if they all spawn and run directly to it, because Royal Luck very low, and it looks like they are going to start this Baron. This could be dangerous if they can take it pretty quickly, and it looks like they are going to be taking it very quickly, and that is going to be Baron, and that should spell the end of the game for Royal Luck and Arbok. And pretty much the counter for ending the game is on. That Baron is definitely going to help them. They already have a almost 10,000 gold lead, and there's not much Arbok can really do at this point, unless they get extremely lucky and get a bunch of picks. But Relic doing a very good job at sticking together, getting a lot of vision, and making the right plays. The game is never all completely over until the screen says victory or defeat, but it's looking very, very grim for Team Arbok. Looks like Dragon number 4 heading over to Royal Luck, and looks like Royal Luck is going to make that final push for the tier 3 turret on bot lane. Despite having Victor, not going to be able to wave clear as well as normal because of those baroned up minions. Wow, that Victor is still doing a lot of damage. Able to force out Ellie to reconsider being aggressive, as NYC Tunes is going to get aggressed on here by Paul Yang. Paul Yang did a lot of damage right there and falls back. Those Baron up minions did a lot of damage as well, and looks like it was a successful defense as the teleport comes in, and Paul Yang gonna get caught up here. Here comes the re-aggression from Team Arbok, and Tristana almost dies here. Here comes the Janna. Janna almost dies as well, but the flash is gonna save the Janna, and that is going to be the flash charm to kill Janna. And this is another inhibitor, and Rolluck is just going to back away. Despite being down by so much, that was still a very close fight. I just feel like Chocobar and the rest of Team Arbok just need that little bit of extra damage to finish off those fights, and that's where that 10,000 gold lead comes into handy. And it looks like they are going to finish off the top lane here. All of Royal Luck heading to top, and we might have our last team fight and possibly the game. And that is going to be a caught out little favor. Very tanky, but oh wow, a lot of damage going down on Shiru, and NYC Tunes in the middle of everyone doing not much damage as Crazy Chris very low, and that is the crit. Does a lot of damage, and that is going to be a 4-for-1. Paul Yang's barely alive right now. Let's see if Chocobar is going to be able to clear. No, he's very low and very scared of everyone as Regicide gets the ace, throws down the TSM emblem, and that is going to be game. With Alpha Ellie going 13-1-16, and Regicide going 13-3-14. So that is a very, very good game from the mid and AD carry of Royal Luck. And GG's all around. All right, well, it's gonna be that game. We do have one more game coming up for you. It's going to be between Lucians in Paris and Rainbow Ham.